Good morning, everybody. I am here working on our Vintage Circus Lapbook. As you can see, we're making progress here. It's getting full. Last time I said that we were going to be working on the spine here, but as I was flipping through, I've discovered that I had missed a whole spot on this side, which I'm not surprised because I put so many flips and flaps in here, you know, because last time we did the pockets and that, and we did inside here with this beautiful photo from that book we're working on. But when I flipped this way, I forgot all about this here. So this is what we're going to do today. I'm Venus from Heart's Desire by Venus, and welcome to my channel. So for those of you who have just joined me, excuse me, clear my throat. We have been making a Vintage Circus Lapbook. You can go back through my videos in the beginning and make one with us, or watch the process from the beginning. And please, if you are liking this series, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you know what I'm doing when I'm doing it. And thanks for joining me. So on this section here, I really wanted to do something a little different. And I have so many, move this out of the way, so many fantastic images from this book that I'm working on that I felt I needed to do something else with them. So here is what I came up with. I've got everything clipped in its order so that I can figure this out. I'm just going to unclip it so that, because I did my measurements off screen, you know, measure once, cut twice kind of idea here. Sorry, that's measure twice, cut once. Okay, so I'm just going to take all the parts apart here so you can see what I started with. And hopefully you'll understand my logic here. So the pages in this book that I'm taking apart, they're very big, as you can see here. So this is one of the images that I wanted. I just love all these acrobats here. And I'm trying to figure out how to use it without, you know, cutting off chunks and everything. So I decided to cut this into a 2-page spread here. See if I can get that all in screen. Yeah, I can barely get it all in screen. So what I have done is I cut it. I cut it in half so that I could put one half on each of the pages for the layout there. But then it wasn't quite long enough. So I think it's a pretty smart idea I have come up with so that I can still use all the image, but it's practical, is I am making a flap. So when you first open the page, it'll look like this, and then you're going to fold the flap down and you'll be able to see all this. So you'll be able to see the whole picture in the end. In theory, that's how this is going to go. So let's see here. So I cut my background pieces because I'm matting on that 2-page layout. So this is the mat. And then I decided I will put these photos on top here like so. And then the flap going to be, how is this going to go? It's going to go like this. So this will be under here. And this will be under here. And then I'm going to mat this side and this side. And then I'm going to put those little pieces back on like that. Oh, I'm out of range there. So that's kind of how it's going to go when I put it all into the book. So let's just start with this, I think. yeah. All right. So I'm going to assemble this beforehand. So this piece that I'm looking at for those pages is 8.5 by 7 3/4. And obviously it's the same on either side. So I've done that, cut them out, inked them up. And then these pieces I literally cut in half. But I'm going to try and mat them about 1/4 inch here so that you can still see most of the image. Oh, but what was I doing? Yes. Yeah, and then I'm putting pockets on, I think. Yeah. All right, so I've taped these up. So I'm going to tape and glue this section on. I have to admit, this has been a lot of mathematical decisions made doing this book, trying to keep these pieces as big as possible so you can enjoy all the photos from this book, or the photographs, but still making it workable has become a bit of a challenge. I think I'm doing okay, but man, it definitely has taken some thought. So I'm going to tape and glue, of course, my usual. Got myself a new bottle of Fabri-Tac. So that's good. All right. So now when I mat this, like I said, I'm going to try and keep it fairly close to the edge because I want the picture to be seen easily. I think that's good. Well, if it's not, it is now. I've stuck it down. Okay, perfect. So then, knocked my stuff over. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And I'm going to tape, got my tape, and I'm going to glue again. All right. Let's glue this. It's a good day to be working on this. It's snowing here in BC today, and I don't like snow. I try not to go out in it if I don't have to. So, all right, now here, we're going to match it up so that it's very similar, but I'm also going to make sure I'm matting it the right way up. So, it looks pretty close there. Oh, and it sounds like I got a delivery. I'm just going to put you on hold. No delivery. It was just my son coming home from college. Not as exciting. All right, so there. We've got that matched up, so you can still see the image. That's kind of how I was hoping it was going to go. And then, okay, so I've got that part. What I'm going to do is open up the book here, because this is the section. Just slide those over. This is the 2-page layout that we're working on. So these are going to just go in like so, but I want to put the flaps on so they're kind of hidden. So let's do that now. So I just made the flap, 2 flaps. They're exactly the same. 8 by, let's see here, by 3 with a 1/2 inch flap on there. I did 2 of those. And I'm going to just mat it, or not mat it, attach it to our page right at the bottom here. So I'm going to tape and glue. And see if I can line this up here without going over. Let's get this in here. Ah, perfect. Varnish it in good. All right, now let's see if I'm going to see much of that. A little bit. So I'm just going to distress this a little bit here so it's not as bright. There. Okay, so now we're going to do, I got that flap there. Move this over, and we're going to do the other flap here exactly the same way. Yeah, it's going to go there. And then I'll have to decide if I'm going to put a magnet closure in there or not to keep that flap up closed, because it seems to want to just pop open today. Or if I put some kind of tab on it, maybe. I'll have to see here. Figure it out. All right, so I'm going to line up this side here again. Just like so. Burnish it in. And I'm just going to run my distressing ink along the side here. All right. All right. Yeah, see, they don't want to stay closed. And then when I put stuff in here, so let's see, where are my magnets? I'm not sure where I put my magnets. Pardon my reach. All right, I gotta find my magnets because this is gonna bug me. So I'll put the magnets in. So let me find my magnets. All right, well, I couldn't find my magnets, and I'm kind of thinking I might have used them all up, but forgot to order new ones. So on to plan B. That might work. I have these paper clips. I've got little ends on them that I've already put. We'll see how that works. Or I may end up just using little clips or something. We'll figure it out here. But for now, I'm going to mat these parts on here now. Making sure I've got the right ones on the right side. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down. Yeah, I must have used up all my magnets. Or they're on my desk, and my desk is so messy right now that I can't find everything. Half a dozen one, 6 of the other. We'll see. All right, so we're going to get this in, though. Moving on, because I find if I obsess on these things, I just never get anything done. And I'm definitely not cleaning up my desk right now because I'm in the middle of this project. All right. And tape off this side. And we're definitely gluing this down. See on the back here, that was a misprint I had, and you don't want to waste your paper, so I just printed on the other side. All right, I think I got that on reasonably straight for a change. Look at that. All right, and I'm gonna get this one on this side. Sometimes the tape peels up really good, and other times it does not. All right. Yeah, you can see here the lines on it. My printer the heads needed cleaning. I hate that because I wish there was some kind of little pre-warning button that would give you before you print out, because the pages before this were just fine. It was like one print too many, and it started doing that. If my printer had a little warning button, you know, that would be nice. But at least the paper is not wasted. Okay, make sure this is going on the right way. And we're going to mat that up as well. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to mat these. Move this out of the way so the camera can get right in there. So I'm going to mat these two lower flaps. Like that. Get these on here. Glue that on. Which way? All right. And the other side. Yeah, this is the only way I could come up with to get this large picture in here. And hopefully it looks as good as it did in my mind's eye when it's all done. All right, a little bit more glue. All right. This side on, and this one really doesn't matter which way, actually, as long as I mat it reasonably straight. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to put these pieces on, and got glue on my finger, and I just want to make sure I've got it lined up. I think that'll be good there. Line these up. Well, hopefully you are creating something as you're following along here. Don't forget to go on over to my Facebook page. I'd love to see what everybody is doing. I especially like the last project I had. One of the ladies, she posted, she had been following along and doing her own, and she posted all the pictures of her project, and it was great to see, because sometimes, you know, we'll talk about what we're doing in that, but everybody's interpretation of it, I find interesting to see how everybody else's creative brain goes with the instructions. Okay, so I'm going to line this, and I know it's not going to be matted top to bottom, but I want it matted side to side here, so there'll be a gap, which I'm okay with. I think that looks really good. All right, to the other side. See here, and the middle. Oh, don't forget that one on the end. A little bit more glue. Hopefully everybody here is getting ready. Well, at the time I'm filming this, it's before Christmas. I guess by the time this video comes out, it will be after Christmas. I'm doing a bunch of filming so that when Christmas time comes around, I don't have to stress about doing that as well. Perfect, that looks really good. I like that. So you would just be down in there. Now, because I had such a big space here, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but I have come up with pockets here. But I'm thinking, I don't want it on that side. I think I want the pockets. No, pockets are going to be this way. This one may not have been necessarily, might be too chunky in there to get much in that. I don't know. Let's see. It seemed better in my mind. But this one here will do fine, because then it'll be a pocket, just be a small pocket. So maybe that's all right on this side too. So I basically just took a piece, and I went as far as I felt I could go without impeding the picture. So this is 3 inches wide by 8.5. And then all I did was find the center, and then find the center of the center, and put 2 punches marks in there. You can see here's my line, just centered it out. So we can just attach these here, I think. So you'll still see the matting underneath, but it's only going to go to here and just be for something little. I think that's going to work. So then I have to decide. I think though am I going to make it one? I think I'll make it one big pocket, just to be safe. That way, if I want to put something bigger in there, flat and bigger in there, I can. I can't wait to make the ephemera for this. My mind has been going crazy just figuring out the possibilities of things to put in here. So I'm just going to also place a dab of glue on the tape here, just because if I am doing this pocket, oops, that wasn't a good thing to do. Moving stuff in there, I don't want it to move on me. So, all right, let's line this up, top to bottom, right to left. Got that in there. Let's burnish that. There, so let's see. You could slide something tall and skinny in, or you could do 2 smaller ones. I think that'll work. So then I'm going to glue this one in here as well. This one might not be as functional because as I do the junk journal here, it might be impeding a bit, but I'll put it in there. It's not saying I have to use it. Well, but whoever purchases this lapbook may decide later they want to or not. I'll leave that up to whoever purchases this book. For now, I'm just going to glue this in. Okay. And we'll line this one up. Top to bottom. There we go. Okay, so then when you fold the flaps up, they're naked here. So then I have cut a mat for each of these. And then I thought I'd leave this when we go back in and do some embellishments. I will put something on here. I mean, I've got lots of pieces from these kits. They came loaded with all kinds of embellishments and fussy cuts and everything. Again, if you're liking this paper, I did put the links below in the information box there of the kits that I am using for this project. And again, I was so happy to see how they all kind of flow together, even though they're from entirely different Etsy stores. And then I have a bunch of stamps and paper from when I would do scrapbooking. Just regular paper that will work with this as well. Ooh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. Ooh, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Cover that up. That was a close one. There. Okay, good thing you can't really see that. That was close. Yeah, I don't know how the flaps are going to stay. They might actually stay pretty good on their own here, especially as I get the book loaded up. Maybe that will help. I will figure that out. The magnets would have been nice, but then I'm thinking with all the matting, it might not have worked very well. I'm just going to glue here as well with the magnets, because they might not have been strong enough, the ones I have. Something to think. All right, let's get this one in here and matted. All right. Now you could put a pocket on the front of these if you wanted, and I might eventually, but I thought I got little spots for embellishments on either side here. Flip up. It still looks pretty just the way it is, but you flip it down, you've got the whole thing. So there we go. Just a short video today because I wanted to do this before I totally forgot that I had this page here. So then we fold it back. So yeah, now we've got our flip this way. We've got our flip this way, our flaps this way. There's definitely lots of flips and flaps going on. All right, so then the next video, we will definitely be working on this section here. And I'm coming up with something really good, so stay tuned. Again, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys again soon. Have a great day.